Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hey everyone, Chris Brown here with your Wednesday edition of the Clark County Today video update. We're going to start you as usual with the latest numbers from the Clark County Public Health when it comes to COVID-19. The department now says 18 more cases were confirmed since yesterday with no new deaths. The outbreak total now sits at 2,649 confirmed cases and 51 fatalities in Clark County. In terms of hospitalizations, there are 16 confirmed cases and 9 suspected cases in Clark County hospitals. Yes, we heard reports from all over Clark County this week that some students have had trouble logging into their school's systems for online-only education. Definitely things seem to need to improve, but Paul Valencia talked to 3 teachers from 3 school districts who say they are better prepared this year than in the spring, and they're optimistic for a successful school year.
Happy first week of school. Hey, we talked to 3 teachers about the first day of school. It is a lot different this year, isn't it? Margaret Milam, a teacher at Covington Middle School, said in the spring, students had a choice. They could do the work, but they didn't have to go to online classes. Already this week, a lot more participation with online classes. Makes her happy. I also talked to Owen Frazier, Fort Vancouver High School. He said all teachers are just better prepared than what they were in the spring, and they did a lot of training, and they want to make this school successful, this school year successful. And I also talked to Heather Zimmer. She's a teacher at Pleasant Valley Middle School. She said, leading up to today, Wednesday, first day of school, wasn't really that excited, like normal, but as soon as she logged on, saw all the students and saw their faces, it was a first day of school buzz and excitement, and she's ready to go.
All right, thanks so much for that report, Paul. Don't go anywhere. We're going to check back in with you here in just a bit. Now, tragically, 2 people are dead after a fire destroyed their home in East Vancouver on Tuesday evening. First responders found heavy flames coming from the manufactured home on Northeast 149th Court near Ward Road and 4th Plain. During the attack on the fire, part of the home's roof collapsed, making it difficult for crews searching for anyone inside. An adult female was located under the debris and transported to a local hospital. Unfortunately, she later died of her injuries. An adult male was also found dead inside the home. The cause of that fire remains under investigation. Clark County Council is pulling back on plans to allow some all-terrain vehicles to use public streets. The plan, which would have allowed wheeled ATVs to use Clark County roads with speed limits below 35 miles an hour, was brought forward 6 months ago by at least one resident in a rural area, largely to help with travel between farm fields. But nearly a dozen people came forward this week blasting the plans as ill-conceived and raising concerns about noise, safety, and the potential of ATVs on urban streets within the county. Now, the council decided to table the discussion for now, at least until people who support the idea come forward to defend it. As several people noted that ATVs are already a problem in many areas where they're currently illegal, since the county has little in the way of resources to enforce existing laws. Well, if you're a small business owner in Clark County struggling from the impact of COVID-19, there may be some help available to you soon. The Columbia River Economic Development Council is accepting applications for the Clark County Main Street Support Program, which will provide new emergency grants of up to $10,000 each for businesses with 10 to 20 employees in Clark County. A pool of approximately $432,000 is available. Applications will be accepted through the end of the day on September 12th. And the other opportunity comes from a partnership between Mercy Corps Northwest, Clark County, and the City of Vancouver to distribute grants to entrepreneurs facing financial hardship. Applications for grants between $2,500 and $10,000 will be accepted on the Mercy Corps Northwest website starting next Tuesday. Eligible businesses are those with low to moderate income that have 5 or fewer employees. For info on how to apply, see our full stories in the business section at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, what do you give the person who has everything? How about a custom song? That's the pandemic-driven dream of Camas-based Fox and Bones, the folk music duo of Sarah Vitort and Scott Gilmore have been making music since 2016, but with COVID-19 canceling tours and public events, they came up with a new way to keep writing songs and making money. Their first muse was a mother of 3 grown kids, Dara Eastham. The family couldn't see each other very much due to the pandemic, so they got creative. This past Mother's Day, they gifted her a song. Sarah and Scott used Zoom interviews to ultimately craft a custom song about any person of your choosing. They hope people will use it as a memorable gift for the holidays, birthdays, and other special occasions. Well, Dara told us she definitely recommends the service, which was more soul and heart than business, she said. You can read the full story at clarkcountytoday.com. With fall sports postponed or canceled and schools starting fully online, the family of at least one big name from Clark County boys basketball has made the decision to move out of state. Here's Paul Valencia with the story.
Good evening. Hey, big news from Skyview High School. Jace Chapman, who was expected to be a 4-year varsity player on the boys basketball team and a 3-year starter, well, he informed his coach a week or so ago that he and his family have moved to Utah. His coach said that the family wanted him in-person classes, and Skyview coach said playing a full senior season of basketball probably had a factor in the decision as well. You see, Utah, hey, they're playing high school sports in Utah right now. Washington, as you know, has a tentative schedule. Basketball is planned for a shortened season, but no one knows if basketball season will be played. We wish Jace the best of luck, but we're also going to miss him. All-league basketball player, helped Skyview to the state quarterfinals last year, and he was going to be one of the top returning players in the region.
Chapman open, knocks down the three. He's been doing it all night.
Thanks, Paul. And there's your check of the stories we're following for you on this Wednesday at clarkcountytoday.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories go live and be part of the conversation. You can email story ideas and feedback as well to news@clarkcountytoday.com. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with you again tomorrow.